Yarr! The Three Cuckoos are part of the Podgods Network.
Three cuckoos, welcome to the show. Rob can't hear in stereo, cause he's deaf in one ear. He gets tips from Sarah Milligan. Matt drinks a weak black chow whilst he's prostrate with sciatica. He's a grumpy angry man. He's scared of dwarves and clowns. Tim the techno geek. He likes to dance with Star Wars freaks. He likes to share facts. He's not as angry as Mac, and both his ears work. Three Cuckoos Podcast. Three Cuckoos Podcast. Three Cuckoos Podcast. It's a big fat Yorkshire podcast. Three Cuckoos.
Hello and welcome to this week's Three Cuckoos Podcast, episode number 22. We're getting old now, guys. We're getting old.
Yeah.
We're growing into this now. We're fully grown. My name's Rob Dodsworth. I will be your host for this evening. Hello.
Hello, Mr.
And to
Host.
my right, Mr. Mark Ibbotson.
Hello.
And to my left, Mr. Timothy Newsom Ward.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
Hello.
How are we all doing, boys? All right?
Good.
So it's been a while. Sorry we've been away.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
It's been a week of thrills and spills. And what do we do? Do we get straight into it?
Let's just do it.
Can I just tell you something I saw in the paper this week? Because
What paper was it?
I do the Three Cuckoos News,
Daily Sport.
and I saw this. It might have been. it might well have been.
We're just in the news section of Razzle.
Let me find this. This kind of amused me a little bit, but then I was kind of like, what? Sylvester Stallone is the new face of Warburton's Bread.
Do you think? I
I'm
think
not making it
you've
up.
got it confused there. I think the headline reads: Sylvester Stallone has a face like Warburton's
Like
bread.
Warburton's Bread, like he's been trapped in an
Again,
oven.
naughty loaf.
No, it was recently announced. It was recently announced as the new face of Warburton's Bread. So he's dressed literally in a black and orange military style outfit, and he was in Bolton filming an ad. No, seriously, it's gonna be in the thing. The air-lister was running up some steps with some people at like this Warburton's factory,
It's like a Rocky theme.
and yeah.
Is that any less weird than Harvey Keitel doing Direct Line?
Yeah, that's more of a sellout, I think.
That's more of a sellout.
Is that what he's gonna look like?
That's him with Warburton's vans. That's the real photograph with Warburton's
wicked.
vans.
Fuck me. What?
Yo, Arnold, you want to try my bread?
How much are you gonna get paid for that? That's a
I
little
do
bit.
Christopher
Butter me both sides, idiot.
You know I like mine toasted on one side.
Flamed.
Why have you got a little hand on it?
It's a note from Jessica's piano teacher.
She passes you little notes with a hand on.
Touch me.
So there you go. It wasn't a note for me. It was a note for Jessica. So yeah, Sly and the family bread.
Wow.
That is
But
brilliant.
they missed the headline, Judge Bread.
Oh,
Surely you'd have done that.
The pun down with
We're
Robert
now
Dodsworth.
checking out. Do you think he'll try on a Bolton accent if that's where Warburton's is meant to be
Bolton.
from? Yeah,
It'd be funny if he did.
Blackburn.
premature news there. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
It was worth it.
It's all right.
I just thought with the film thing going on that we're doing, it might have been a
It
nice
sits
time
nicely in.
She prefers me, Tim.
to crack on. Who? The dog.
Good lass.
Enjoy.
Thanks. I will.
She's got the stinky ass.
So what have you been up to, Mark? How's your diet going, buddy?
Fine.
Because it's been a while now.
Yeah, diet update.
Are we still on it?
Is that like?
Are we still doing it?
Yeah.
Just checking.
Fuck you. Is that everything? Phone update, the news. Is that all? We just get the.
We ain't
I don't
got
even know
enough.
what-
We've got no
is.
budget. It's just a sound effect.
It's like the thing at the start of RoboCop.
Maybe we should start taking donations from people.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What, like
Higher
a
quality podcast.
just giving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going fine. I'm away in again on Saturday, so we'll see. But I'm heading
Away in a manger.
Sorry.
I'm heading for a stone this
Yes.
week. It's gonna be a stone in 4 weeks.
Well
That's
done,
really
buddy.
good, man.
Yeah, man.
It is good.
That's not bad.
Is it? Are you doing all right? Is it kind of easy, or has it been tough? Have you
I've
hit the
found
wall?
a couple of the
the fasting day is really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're
I
looking
couldn't- I
outside at
couldn't even
settee for
fucking-
something.
I was sat at work. We have
Licking your fingernails.
a meeting on a Monday afternoon at work, and it's like I just sat there and I couldn't even see straight.
Oh.
I was that hungry. I was like,
God, and Bennett.
fuck it. I just
Everyone's
wanna
just
go
like a hot
home.
dog. Hot dog's talking to you.
and they're licking the boss.
Yeah. Boss.
Taste of meat. You taste of meat.
Meaty. So yeah, I mean, it's like I get home on a Monday and Friday,
Yeah.
and it's just like I don't even get my shoes and coat off, and there's like my dinner's in the oven. ready,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
No, but it's going. Yeah, it's fine.
He sat there with his coat and his shoes on.
Eating my tea.
Just give me it.
It's true.
Yeah,
I used to have soup.
I can
Just
imagine.
get it in the microwave.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, it's going well.
good man.
Still
Good.
in 4 weeks. So yeah, I'm proud of
What
myself.
about you?
What about me?
what
What do you want
about
to
you?
know? What do you want to know?
Timothy, tell us about yourself.
I was born. No, let's not do that.
Please don't do that.
Nothing. I hadn't really been doing. I've
I
been
was
relaxing
born
this
with
these
a
last few
silver
days.
spoon in
You
my
are
mouth.
Wish I were.
You have
A
been
bit
chilling.
peckish.
Are we on tour soon at your Mar and Pars?
Well,
Is this Aunt stymied it? Has it?
it might have done, yeah. Because quick update
fucking
on why we
bitches.
missed last week.
Yeah.
Is because my dad had a heart scare.
yeah.
So it wasn't an actual heart attack.
No.
We thought it was, but it's something else. So they might be going a little bit later now.
Okay.
So it might be like March time we can go on tour.
And were you all right with the tennis as well? I thought about you.
I watched pretty much all Murray's matches. I watched a lot of the tennis because I was up at weird times and stuff.
I was
Yeah.
I was dipping in and out. The first 2 sets of the final went
Were
on
brilliant.
for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
For 2 sets.
I watched it solidly.
It was just mind games. It was crazy.
I've only got one thing to say.
Well, it was good. It was good. It was a good tournament.
It was.
There's
He
some
folded-
good matches. He did fold. He did
And
fold.
then-
Folded
'cause-
like an-
well, Murray went 2-0 up in the third,
An English batting
and then
lineup.
suddenly, next thing you know, he's 3-2 down.
Yeah, the thing against the Djokovic played him really well because he did his whole cramp arm, and it worked. So hats off to Djokovic. He did his
Yeah,
did
he's
his mind
done though,
games.
didn't he?
He
He
twisted
had
his-
the trainer on.
twisted his ankle
Yeah,
as
it
well.
was all because
Twisted his ankle as well.
Djokovic knew
and
he was
Murray still
starting
couldn't
to,
beat him.
No, Murray's beaten him before.
Like you said, it's mind games.
Murray's beaten him.
Tennis is mind games.
Murray beat him
Fucking
to win Wimbledon. He beat him to win US Open. So it's not like he can't.
I remember once years ago,
Andy Murray.
Greg Rudzetsky.
Quality player.
He's a
Rudetsky? I don't know how you say it.
Ruzetsky.
And
Ruzetsky, yeah.
he was losing in Wimbledon. I think it was like
Really?
I think it was like the game before the quarters,
Yeah.
and he was doing really bad.
Fourth round.
And everybody knew he was doing really bad. So he went, "Oh, here you go," and he gave his racket to a ball boy, and it completely put his opponent off. It shouldn't
Yeah.
have been allowed, to be fair. And the ball boy was like hitting, and all the crowd relaxed and that, and everybody was laughing.
Yeah, I remember
and then
that.
Greg just came out and annihilated this guy because he completely put his run
Greg.
off.
Yeah, yeah.
Greg,
You close, you two.
I say Rudzetsky, but I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Plus
yeah.
he's Canadian,
Proper,
so
He's
yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Rock him.
Good. It was a good tournament.
Yeah.
So has that been your week then? Just like backwards and forwards. How long were you in? Inside? How long were you inside for?
4 days, I think he was in.
So is that like you just backwards and forwards to hospital?
Yeah, pretty much taking my mum. Took my mum every night. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and I'm getting home, but we didn't get home late because got home about 9. But the first few days before we knew kind of what the situation was, really, like you just stressed out, you're worried about it and stuff.
Yeah, of
so
course.
it was quite tough that. But I think going to see him and then realising he were actually all right and his heart rate were fine and stuff.
Yep.
That put you on ease straight away.
Too
so
right.
so yeah, it was pretty weird really.
Sweet.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
So
going to
that's-
be in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always weird.
So it was a bit straight. And then when he got back, it's just a few days of getting back and then getting into sync, I think. So it was like a week, really. Home, safe sound. And then his dog broke its foot. So,
The dog broke his foot.
yeah.
Yeah.
He took it out for a walk on
Her
Sunday.
foot.
Broke a foot.
What's
So-
all that about?
Yeah, bit of a bad week. That side of things. Yeah, but apart from that, all good, really.
I've been watching loads of telly.
Yeah, I've watched
Did
a
you
fair
watch
bit.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
Oh, is it starting? I didn't even
Did
know
you
it
watch
started.
Fortitude? Yeah. You didn't see it?
No, I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I liked it.
Do
thought
you know
it was
what?
all right.
No, I thought it was all right. I just don't know what to make anything of it. I
No.
can't make anything of it.
No.
Um,
What's his name's really good?
Gambon.
No, Stanley Tucci.
Which one was
The
he?
bald fellow who comes from on the plane from the Metropolitan Police.
Yeah, he's good.
He's
Is it
really
just-
good.
do
good
you
I
know
guy.
wouldn't have been able
episode?
to tell you his name in a million years and how many things he's been in.
Just one episode so far.
Yeah, but it was an hour and a half.
It was. It was good. It was really
it was
good.
an opener. Do you know what I
It
mean?
was
Yeah.
really good.
I might
Yeah.
give it a watch. I like the premise.
I'm kind of on the fence with. Well, what's the premise?
And it just like someone get killed.
The,
and
pre-
watch
the
it.
premise
an hour
is
and a half
the
and I
premise
still
is it's this idyllic. They live in the fuck on this glacier in the South Pole or whatever, and there's no crime, no nothing, or someone has been murdered.
Yeah, that's-
and obviously it's a whodunit because
Yeah.
the mayor of the town wants to open this hotel. He says you can't open this fella, Christopher Eccleston. You can't open the hotel
Is he a
because there's
copper?
something. No, he's not. He's like a scientist.
Yeah.
She wants something. He says no, you can't. We found something. We need
In
to
the
sort
ice.
this out in the ice.
It's
we
in
need
the
to get
ice.
this out. This is going to be a massive.
So it's the thing, pretty
I
much.
don't know. No. Next thing.
We don't know.
Next thing. He's dead.
What Christopher Eccleston
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Because
So
I
that's
saw
where it
something
goes.
on Twitter, and I thought, ooh, I wonder if he's. And they were talking about it.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: he dies in the first
Yeah.
episode.
This is pretty much the first episode.
Yeah.
This fella who came in to help Christopher Eccleston, he arrives at the house and finds that the chief of police is already there,
Right.
and Christopher Eccleston's dead.
He's already there.
And then they find out that this Stanley Tucci, who's come from the Metropolitan Police, was already on his way.
Before they found the
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
So he wasn't necessarily coming
No,
for that.
but
reason,
nobody knows
something
why.
else.
Yeah.
Right. I might have to give that
So
a watch. Sounds pretty
that's
good.
where it goes. It's gonna.
But then-
I think it's going to be really good.
But then these two kids found something in the ice.
Yeah.
It's meant to be like a prehistoric creature or something, isn't it? And then, but whatever it is, has made this kid really poorly, like to the point where he was out for days.
Right.
So is it going to be a bit supernatural on
Maybe,
that
maybe.
respect? I don't know.
Sounds
I
cool.
don't know where it's going.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was okay. It was all right. I mean, Michael Gambon's good, isn't he?
Yeah,
you
he
can
is, yeah.
tell he's good.
What are you looking for?
I watched Ascension.
It's over there.
Ascension. Now,
I watched the first three.
any good?
Yeah, very good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's the sci-fi, but it's not in terms of. It's about this ship that was sent out in the 60s, like a generational ship to reach another star. So the like families of scientists on there,
Right.
and they're supposed to live on that ship. It takes 100 years to get to this star.
Because that's meant to be pretty good as well.
Yeah, it is good. Trisha Heffer's in it, who was in Battlestar, and there's a lot of other people you'll know in it.
Okay, cool.
But it supposedly was 3 parts, but I think there's 6 parts, but I can't seem to see where the other 3.
Oh,
They
what? So
said
there's only 3 parts to it?
Yeah, but
Ah.
on IMDb it says a 6 because I watched the end of
Is
the
that
third
sister site? I think that's because you're on the wrong site.
Yeah.
Looking for these things.
IMDb.
Because you go on IMDb,
BD.
but the rest of the world goes on IMDb.
Ah, right. I'll
Yeah,
try
yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah. Might be that.
You go on the
movie, Badass
you go,
Day.
yeah,
I got
you go on the internet.
I got the dark
movie
site.
Beta days. .ru.
I watched.
Yeah, it's good.
I watched Happy Valley.
Did you all of it?
The
all
film?
of it. Yeah, all of it. No.
Oh,
Oh,
Sarah
the-
Lancashire.
Sarah Lancashire.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, it's really
good.
good.
Told you it was
It's
good.
set now. If you're listening, right, like Nerdy Vixen and B&B,
Is it Halifax?
we live in Yorkshire, and it's filmed in Halifax and Sowerby Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really close to where we live. So if you're watching that, that's kind of where we live. That's kind of how we do things.
And we roll.
Yeah,
that's
bitches.
how we roll, motherfucker. But it was wicked
Yeah, it's supposed to be brilliant.
because Sarah Lancashire, she is a kick-ass copper, isn't she? She takes no shit from anybody.
Is it a 3-parter, 6-parter?
It's a 6-parter.
Yeah.
But they are an hour. Every episode's an hour.
I
So
could get
6
that.
But
hours.
that's it.
That
That's
is
all
it.
there is.
Yeah.
They're doing another one this year.
Yeah.
Now,
It's wicked.
what's the other? Broadchurch.
Yes.
Second series.
Badabadoosh.
I've heard.
It's lies.
No, from family members who loved the first season.
Really good.
They don't
No,
like the second
fuck
season.
off. It's brilliant. It
It
really is
just
brilliant.
because I wasn't really listening, but the Broadchurch came up and I thought,
You should have ducked in and gone, you're fucking wrong.
oh yeah.
And maybe egged and walked off.
That's really, really good.
They all seem to think it's a bit naff,
It's
but
beauty.
I suppose it's personal choice. Isn't it?
It is, honestly.
I will get around to watching it at some point.
And
I might watch Happy Valley first. That sounds more.
Eve Miles is in it, who was Gwen in Torchwood. Did you watch Torchwood?
No.
Did you ever watch any of that?
No.
I thought you were a bit of a Doctor Who fan, weren't you, at some
Yeah,
point?
but
And Torchwood was all right. There's something about her.
Yeah.
She's fit.
What colour hair she got?
In different ways.
she in Broadchurch.
She's Claire in Broadchurch. Lee Ashworth's other half.
Oh,
Yeah. She's guilty as all for something. I don't know what.
I know.
she
what.
knows he wasn't there.
It's properly weird. Everybody's involved with like everything.
I watched The Fall.
Father.
Do you think so?
It was the dad.
Do you think so?
You think it was the dad?
I think, right, what's happened is,
It worked father.
I think it's got something to do with Olivia Colman's son,
No.
Ellie's son.
No.
And I think her dad his dad
What's that got to do with the Lee Ashworth
is
thing?
nothing. I think the son... No, going back to the original murder, I think her son's got something to do with it. And
No.
His dad's covered
the original murder?
Yeah.
No.
In season 1?
Yeah.
Series 1.
You know, Joe's in the
original.
dock.
He admitted to doing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's
did.
It's not
That's
that
cut and dried. It's cut and dried.
I don't think it is.
The stuff about that priest.
I
he's
think
not right.
I think his son's involved somehow, and I think he's covered up for him.
I don't think so.
I think he's taking the shit for him. But then I think there's other people.
I don't think so.
And then Pauline Quirk threw the cat among the pigeons, didn't she?
Yeah, she did, but she was lying.
And Mark tweeted out, "Go back to Chigwell, you bitch."
Get back to Birds of a Feather.
It's good. Yeah, don't believe other people.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe
I'll
the
watch the
haters.
first. I will get around to watching it when it's all finished and
it's
just
good.
settled.
There's people in the press going, "Oh, you can't understand what they're saying."
Yeah, that's
And
It's bollocks. It's utter bollocks.
I don't understand it, mate. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then there's people looking for these courtroom inaccuracies. It's a fucking made-up thing.
Yeah,
It's made up.
you got to give it a
The
little
prosecution made their massive comeback, didn't they? This week.
Yeah.
Yeah, the defence were just ripping
It's
people
brilliant.
to pieces. Yeah, it's fucking
ace.
yes. It's going to get better this week.
I tell you what, Happy Valley though, right? Episode 4 was an absolute knockout blinder. It was brilliant, and then it was kind of like, should they have finished it there?
Yeah.
And you can see why they didn't. Number 5 was like a bit of a roundup, and then number 6 it took number 6 about half an hour to kick back in again, and then it ended, which was cool. I don't know. It could have been a bit better, but it was wicked. You can't
as
you
a
can't
whole
diss
thing.
that. Why that hasn't won awards is just
Told you it
anyone's
was good.
guess.
It did win
no
awards.
idea. Did it though?
Yeah, it did, yeah.
It was. I think Sarah Lancashire was nominated this year for something, and she didn't even get a sniff. And you think that's hard, isn't it? That's harsh.
I watched The Fall. Well, the second part.
Did
of The
you?
Fall.
Brilliant.
Really good.
Really good.
I was
right?
not expecting that guy to get out of his car and he was waving at his kid, and that guy had come up behind him and blow him away.
Yeah.
That was really good.
What was it?
John Miles behind.
What was it? Six
yeah.
in the back, 4 in the head, or something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I've because I watched the first one and then we got watching other stuff, and I thought I have to go back to watch that because I thought, and it was really good. And I actually watched episode 1 of season 2 of Luther as well.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
You've watched
Yeah.
Luther?
I don't
Yeah.
like Luther.
You've had a big Brit
No,
fest.
yeah. Well, I had because I thought I watch
He's having a renaissance.
because I've watched kind of everything, so I've thought I'll catch up on some of the things because I did like Luther the first season.
So what have you watched on Luther?
Just watched the first. Well, I watched the first sort of 3/4 of the first episode because then I've said that I want to watch it again, so we're going to watch it together. So
Yeah.
So he's just the guy with the mask, and he's just been killing a few guys, a few girls, and I think he's just been to see what's her name in the psychiatric prison, and he's thrown her an apple over the wall.
Oh, yeah,
to ask
yeah,
her for her help. So that's kind of where I got to. Actually, pretty much just there.
Have you finished The Fall?
No, I've only watched the first 2. I've got 3
Of the second
more.
series?
First season.
Of the first season?
Yeah, I'm well
Right.
behind on that.
Okay.
I forgot there was a second season out of that.
Oh, it's
But she's in
brilliant.
something else, Gillian Anderson, isn't she? It's supposed to be really good on 2. BBC 2. I forgot what it's called now. I don't think it started yet.
There was something ages ago that's been and gone.
Yeah, it might have been that then.
Yeah, it might have been
be
that.
right
I
way to
can't
tell
remember
you.
what that was now. I think it might have been a bit period drama. Might it?
Oh, no, I think she was like a cop in it again.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, it's American, but I think it's done on BBC 2. I think. Because she had an American, unless she's an American in it.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I only saw the trailer for it the other day.
I sent Mark a WhatsApp the other day and said, it's okay to lose your shit over this. And then I forwarded you a link to season 3 trailer of The Following,
Oh, yeah.
which is absolutely belting in it.
Starts in March.
What a trailer. Yeah.
How weird.
2nd of March. It's a Monday night, Broadchurch.
Can't wait.
And
So,
Broadchurch will finish soon. No, this week, it's just like what Monday night. It's going to be The Walking Dead,
Yep.
Better Call Saul,
Broadchurch.
Catastrophe, which is fucking brilliant. It is
Really
so
funny.
so funny.
Catastrophe.
It's hilarious.
Channel 4's new little comedy series.
What's
It
it
is
about?
hilarious. We went through this last time. American bloke comes to England on business, meets this woman, sleeps with her 25 times, gets her pregnant.
It's just not enough time. I've got so
fucking
much to watch.
hilarious.
It's really, really funny.
Rob,
I don't know you all have time
there's
to
going to
do
be
it.
issues.
What?
Well, with the amount of stuff,
Yeah, I know.
there really is going to be
I know,
issues.
yeah.
It's
Well, like
gonna
I
be
said, I
problems.
watch things on my lunch.
I'm really excited
So
that The
I'll-
Walking Dead's back.
Yeah, but Better Call Saul. and then the following's coming back as
Better
well.
Call Saul might be good.
And Game of Thrones.
And you guys have got
Game of
Thrones to
Thrones.
watch as well.
Winter is coming.
And like you said, we've got Fortitude now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to start watching Fortitude. I might have to
Fucking
download that.
nightmare.
That's why we had to knock Happy Valley out.
Quick.
But it was only 6 episodes, so
Good job.
thank goodness.
Jesus. There's so much stuff coming on telly.
Tim versus Rob.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tim and Rob! Woohoo!
It's quiz time, it's quiz time.
One of the questions is exactly the same as one of the ones last week. Oh, that's hilarious.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Not my quiz.
Okay.
So,
Oh, is it not your quiz?
with thanks to the Nerdy Vixen,
Oh, nerdy.
she sent...
Hello, Nadie.
You've sent a quiz.
She sent a quiz. Yeah.
And she's duplicated a question.
She has. But she didn't... I don't think she knew.
I wonder if she did that kind of
Yeah, that's
subliminally. How
Yeah.
bizarre. Right, okay, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
We like it when people get involved. That's cool, man.
It's really good. Thank
Well
you
done.
so much. If anyone else wants to do it, it's just 10 questions, 5 each for these two
Yeah.
bell ends.
And maybe a tiebreaker as well.
I can do a tiebreaker.
Oh, okay. Not a tiebreaker then.
Then get in touch,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you where to send
How?
them. To.
Yeah, I'm going to say how did they get in
Just
touch?
get in touch at 3 Cuckoos on Twitter or at OMG It's a Buffet. That's me, the Quizmaster. You can email. I'll give you my email address. You can email them to me
Sweet.
if you want to get involved. If you don't,
Screw
go
you.
fuck yourselves. So, Tim,
This week's,
Yes,
this week's
Quizmaster.
theme today.
it's robots in the movies and TV.
Okay. All right. No, that's dead different. That's dead different.
It should be right up your street, Tim.
No.
It's like
The
the,
score's 9-6.
it's like the dog's farted in his face all over again.
The score's 9-6
in my
to
mouth.
Rob.
Okay.
Last time's winner was Tim. You annihilated him 4-2. So you get to pick first or second.
I got second.
Screw you. Okay.
Good luck with these. 'cause
Yeah.
they're fucking hard.
Right, okay.
Right, Robert.
Robots.
Hello.
Name the robot made in the cartoon The Jetsons.
Oh, fucking hell.
And I ain't joking. They don't get much easier. Actually, that's a lie. You're going to flip your lid when he
Do you know
gets to
what?
some of his questions.
Do you know what? I really like the Jetsons.
Meet George Jetson.
I went through like a little phase.
Well, crack on then.
But I don't know how old I was. It was a long, long time ago. I was probably like 9.
Never really watched it. I just remember the theme tune.
Oh, man. I have no idea. I'm going to guess Billy.
No.
Hilda.
It was Rosie.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah, you were. At least you went with the right sex.
I literally didn't pick these questions. I just wrote.
It's fine.
There was a list of 10. I wrote that one down there, then one down there, one like that.
Okay, it's fine.
So don't start flipping your lid.
I'm not going to.
Just answer at any point, Tim, because the question is like ridiculously easy, but some of them are really hard.
That's cursing the question now.
George Lucas. You can answer it now if you want, because it's really easy.
No, don't.
Got the inspiration for his droids from Akira Kurosawa's film The Hidden Fortress. Name them.
3PO and R2D2.
See, easy. They're not all that easy, Rob.
Okay.
Second question. Which robot's catchphrase is "Bite my shiny metal ass"?
His catchphrase.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe you don't know that,
No.
because that is really easy.
I don't know. I kind of know
It's
it. but
Bender from Futurama.
There you go.
That's
I was
where I was
trying to
leaning
think
on.
of his name then.
Wow.
I knew it was Futurama. I couldn't
Nicely
think of his
done.
name. Bender. That's him.
Unfortunately, Rob. Question 2, Tim. This android served as operations officer in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Data.
Right. Okay. I think I'd have got that.
Yeah, you'd have got that.
I don't do
He's the
Star
only
Trek,
android,
but
isn't
I
it?
think I'd have got that.
Rob.
Yeah.
Question 3.
Yeah.
Name the female CP3O-like character in the 1987 film Spaceballs.
Oh man,
And
I
I'd
knew
have
you were
got
going to say
this.
that.
I got that. I know what it is.
Right.
Did ya?
Joan Rivers was the voice.
Good film.
It's a wicked film.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. She's got a virgin alarm and everything. Oh man. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to guess. It ain't coming to me. Maggie.
No.
Don't know it.
Matrix.
Oh yeah. Well done.
That's a tough one though. That.
I haven't seen that for years.
Yeah, that's a real tough
That is
one.
a good one.
The duplicate question. Name the robot in the Short Circuit films?
Johnny Five.
Fucking
That's
right. Okay.
It was just random.
Yeah,
Rob.
it was. Yeah.
Question 4, Rob. In South Park, Butters had a robot friend. Fucking hell. Cartman in disguise. What was the robot called?
Not a clue.
no, I don't remember that.
Not a clue. He was probably called fucking Ed 208 or something like that.
It was Awesome. Oh.
Right.
I don't remember that.
No way.
Told you some of them are really hard.
Butters.
The first functioning robot to appear on film was in the sci-fi classic
Metropolis?
Forbidden Planet. Name the robot.
I've never seen it.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it once.
No, I've never seen it.
Me neither.
It's kind of one of those that I've just never got around to.
Titan.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, we're the 50s though, wasn't it? Forbidden Planet.
Was it the 50s?
Atlas.
It was Robbie.
Ooh, that would be second choice.
Robbie the robot. Last question, Rob.
That was so hard.
What was the Doctor's... What was the Doctor's robot dog called in Doctor Who?
He was called...
You don't know?
Never watched Doctor Who.
Wow. Wow.
Hang on.
It's not my... I don't like Doctor Who. It's too British.
I can hear his stupid voice as well. Hang on. It's K9.
It is
It is K9.
Nicely done.
I can't believe I even thought about that. Right, okay.
Nicely done.
Salvage a point back.
And finally,
That's
you won't
tough
get this one.
No.
I can't... Where she got these questions from, I have no idea. Name Zordon's robot assistant in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Oh my god! I can actually see it. Go Power Rangers!
My God.
I can see the robot.
I have absolutely no clue. Zordon. Akira.
Akira. Chike.
Alpha 5.
No idea.
Yeah.
And with that,
Good quiz.
Now you've said it.
And with that, with the scores,
Now you've said it.
3-2.
It was closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Tim pulls another one
Yeah.
back. It's 9-7.
You got like 2 of mine though, so
Yeah.
it felt like 5.
Yeah, no. That's like when I was listening to the quiz back last time's quiz.
Yeah.
He got 4 out of his 5 right. He also got like 3 of yours
Yeah, I
as
know.
well. So it was like 7-2.
Yeah, it did. It felt like a spanking, yeah.
It was a spanking.
Well done.
Well done, Tim.
Well
Another
done,
one pulled
well done,
back.
Tim.
Thank
Well
you.
done, Vixen, as well.
Yeah, thank you for sending that in.
Thanks, Nerdy Vixen. Like I
Don't-
say, if anyone
Don't matter how obscure the questions are.
Yeah,
it doesn't
that's-
If
matter.
anyone else wants to
Harder
do a
the better.
quiz, get in touch with us on Twitter, whatever. I'll give you Rob's personal mobile phone number.
Yeah.
He'll...
Do
It's
it.
on the bathroom wall.
Do it.
Is it?
It's on most toilet
on most
doors.
toilet doors.
Blue Oyster.
Yeah.
Club.
Love it.
Follow us on Twitter at 3Cuckoos or email us 3cuckoos@gmail.com.
So, shall we talk about the films we had to watch?
Oh, I haven't watched mine.
Oh!
I just totally forgot.
2 weeks!
Yeah, but I
What was
totally
it?
forgot. Deadly Friend.
Deadly
or something.
Friend.
I've got it as well, but I totally forgot about it.
I was looking forward to knowing
You-
about Deadly Friend.
Well, I'll save it for next week, or I'll do a double.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do double feedback next week, Tim.
All right. Well, shall I go
Look
first?
at
then?
him. He's like typed up a report.
Yeah, I
All
have.
right, Barry Norman.
No, I had to. Because I thought last time I'm crap at explaining things like this.
I love it. Oh, it's like 3 paragraphs.
It's a lot.
You fucking sad
No, because
bastard.
I wanted to get some stuff right. Okay, so this was The Burning from 1990. Sorry, we had to review some shit 80s horror film, right?
Yeah.
So I got The Burning from 1981, and it was because Mark wanted to watch it. He basically wanted me to watch it because he's seen it loads. He loves
Yeah.
it. So it was 1981.
Yeah.
Now, the original story was written by Harvey Weinstein, right?
Oh, really? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who, obviously, is a producer.
Yeah.
He's not a writer. And I looked in, and he's actually only written this and something else,
Yeah.
which you've never heard of. But he's produced Pulp Fiction, English Patient, Gangs of New York, yada, yada, yada. The list just is endless. Jason Alexander's in it, who was George in Seinfeld. And he was in Shallow Hal as well as
Yeah.
the little sidekick guy.
With
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tail.
He was in Pretty Woman. Yeah, the guy with the tail. Fisher Stevens was in it. Do you know who Fisher Stevens is? You'll
No,
know him when you see him.
He's the headmaster from Home and Away.
No, he's Ben in Short Circuit 1 and 2.
Really?
The Asian guy who's not Asian, who they've blacked up and told him to put an Asian accent on,
just
which is scandalous. You won't get away. And he was recently in the Grand Budapest Hotel as well.
That's a good film.
And I watched the whole film, right? Didn't even notice that Holly Hunter was in it.
Yeah.
Really?
It was her first ever
Very
movie.
young Holly Hunter.
And I couldn't even tell you now who she was in the film. She must have been unrecognisable. Something must have happened.
Did she get burnt?
No, not at all. So Holly Hunter, obviously from The Piano, Copycat, The Incredibles. She was Elastigirl in The Incredibles.
Love Incredibles.
So yeah, that was her very first film. So it starts off with a scene in the past where there's a group of boys and they prank a summer camp caretaker.
Is it Camp Crystal Lake?
Who is called Cropsey.
Cropsey?
No, it's not, but you'd be forgiving. You would be forgiven, right?
Same set.
So they sneak into his cabin at night, and instead of, like, all beaten off over his face, they put a candle. They put loads of candles in this weird skull, right?
Yeah.
Now, it just happens that Cropsey, the caretaker, is a raging alcoholic. And he wakes up, screams, knocks these candles all over his bed, and everything goes up in flames.
Yeah.
Everything. Right? So he's taken to hospital.
Yeah.
The doctors have no idea why he's still alive.
Yeah.
Because he really dramatically rolls down this hill into the pool, into the pond.
The lake.
And then it goes 5 years later, and they're letting him out. The skin grafts haven't worked.
So he's a bit...
There's nothing they can do for him. He should be dead, but he's not.
Yeah.
So he literally goes straight to a hooker, doesn't he? He goes and picks up this hooker outside the hospital.
Outside the hospital.
She takes him back. You can't see him. It's all dark. And then she catches a glimpse of him, screams, freaks out, and he grabs a pair of shears and stabs her to death.
Stabs her.
So that's kind of how it starts. And then it goes back to the camp.
Yeah.
And he just starts knocking them off with shears, garden shears.
What does he stab him or does he chop bits off him?
He just stabs them. That's all, really. Now, it was banned.
Yeah, it was.
It was banned. How this is worse than Friday the 13th.
When was Friday the 13th out?
Friday the 13th was 1980.
And this was 1981.
This was 81.
Yeah.
They are so
they are.
similar.
Yeah, they are.
And that's the only reason why this didn't take off.
Jump on the bandwagon.
I think. Yeah, it is. There's so many similarities, though. It's ridiculous. There was one scene where they are... a certain group in this whole camp go off to camp in another part.
Yeah.
As like a little project, don't they? So they all go off in these canoes.
Yeah.
And there's one bit where they get all the canoes...
It's an illegal dogfight going in the next room.
All their canoes go missing.
Ooh.
During the night. So they're like, where the hell are the canoes? So they build a raft like the good camp scouts that they are. And a load of them go off on this raft.
Yeah.
And they find a canoe. And it's a green canoe floating by itself in the middle of the lake, which is pretty much how Friday the 13th finishes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With, So it was just exactly the same in certain parts. And you just think, how are they allowed to get away with this shit?
Was the end of it not really, really good?
Now, it was all right. It wasn't really, really
long
good.
time since I've
It was
seen it.
it was okay. Do you know what? The film it actually wasn't that bad, and I've looked into it, and it's got like this amazing Blu-ray release,
like a cult classic. Type
yeah,
thing.
and it's got an amazing write-up for
Is it
picture,
Anchor?
sound, 5 out of 5. They've put in interviews with all the cast,
Wow.
making ofs. Yeah, they've really gone to town on it.
Yeah, like an
'Cause
Anchor Bay
it is,
version.
It's like a cult classic. Yeah. So, do you know what? Watch it.
How many cuckoos?
I'm going to give it 5 because it ain't original
Out
at
of
all.
13?
Yeah, it's not original at all.
That's like
low.
2.5.
yeah,
isn't
it is
out
low.
of 10.
It is low.
That's low.
But do you
I
know
miss
what?
that.
If you are after a low budget slasher flick, that you know is just that's exactly what it does.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it does. And
That's what it says on the tin.
why it was banned, I've no idea. It's
think-
not scary in the
I think
slightest.
the problem with it is the fact that its bigger known cousins like Friday the 13th and Halloween will always... Do you know what I mean? It's not doing anything different.
Yeah.
But then again, they don't do anything different from each other.
No, they don't.
particularly. Do you know what I mean?
No. But they kind of wrote the rules
Films,
almost.
films sometimes come along, like Scream came along and sort of changed things a bit. It
Yeah.
wasn't just the same, and it was excellent.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was.
a good slasher film.
But they put a lot of comedy into it, didn't it?
Yeah. They updated it, didn't they? Made it a bit more.
Yeah.
But I suppose at the time, if Friday the 13th or Halloween, whichever were big, then, let's just make another one.
Yeah, they would have done.
Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Why
they
not?
did
It
afterwards.
was the
didn't
start of the Weinsteins and Miramax and all the rest
Yeah.
of it. It was one of the first things they ever did. So it's kind of that's what they built themselves on.
they? So it was cool.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was all right. It's worth a watch.
Worth a watch.
Yeah. What about you? What did you have to watch?
Yeah, what did you?
Reanimator.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Ridiculous.
What year was it?
No, I have no idea.
86.
I thought it was 86.
Something
Yeah.
like that, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were far too many naked men in it for my life.
Really?
Was there?
A lot of naked.
Don't
men,
remember that.
yeah.
What's
Have
all
you
that
seen
about?
it?
I saw it when I was about
Oh,
10.
it's ridiculous.
So about probably when it came out.
Absolutely fucking madness.
You know, he has that green vial of
He has
luminous
got,
green, and he just
luminous
injects
green
it into
liquid.
body parts.
What's it about?
It's about. It's just. There's this student doctor who like studied under this German fella who discovered.
Is his name Hans?
I don't know what his name might have been actually.
Is he an ex-Nazi?
Is
I
it
don't
Blix?
know.
Hans Blix?
You never meet him.
All right.
Well, right at the start, but he's already dead.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hans Blix.
To bring back dead tissue to life. That was this German doctor's study.
Yeah.
Right.
So this weird kid, well, they don't know what happens, whether he killed him or not, and brought him back to life. But he's like, he crushes his own head at the start of the film.
Right. So instead of trying to just bring back tissue, he actually brings back people from the dead.
Well, then he comes to
And
this
they're all naked
university.
fellas by the sounds of
He
things.
comes to this university, and there's like,
Joe Man.
it's just ridiculous. He brings back his housemate's cat. He kills it, he has it in the fridge, and so he brings it back.
yeah.
There's this cat on the table, going, meow, 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 and then it attacks them, of course.
All right. Okay.
And it's like, well, it's just madness.
Is it awful?
No, it was really
Yes, I knew you'd like
go.
it.
There
it was
you go.
really good.
It's a classic.
It was so badly acted.
Yeah,
it was
it is
badly
supposed to be
written. The
acted. Yeah.
special effects are awful.
Is B movie generous?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was probably a B movie when it was made.
Like the last lot of scenes are all set in like this morgue, and there's all these bodies just coming to life. So there's all these naked men in this. It's just ridiculous.
In a sauna.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
There's a
It
second
really
as
is.
well, isn't there? To get
Yeah.
your teeth
3 or
into.
4, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
were
think
quite
so.
popular. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I'll go for 9. It
Out of
wasn't bad at
13?
all, yeah. I'd watch it again.
Wow.
It wasn't that bad.
I'm glad I could help.
Feel bad now for doing 5 out of 13. No, I'm sticking with 5. Right, okay, cool. So you didn't see yours, but you've
No.
got an excuse. That's
Yeah,
fine,
I will
that's
watch
okay.
it next week.
Oh, God.
I'll have a double header.
Oh, God.
What?
It's Tim's choice, so we could be here.
Oh, it's my
A while.
choice.
Oh, okay.
No, I've already got.
You've got a genre.
I've got a
have you?
genre
Oh,
and a
shit.
decade.
Oh, Jesus.
70s
Oh,
sci-fi.
no. Fuck off.
70s sci-fi.
What the
Oh, you're gonna
fuck?
love it.
I'm not.
You're gonna love it. We've got to get all the good genres out the way first.
You could have picked a better decade.
No, that's where all the best ones started. Let's do it.
I've just got a list. I've got the list.
What did
Right.
you get it on?
I've got it on Wikipedia.
Sweet.
Oh my God, I think I've got it. I think I've got it, Tim. And you've asked for it. And
There we go.
It is starring the great William Shatner.
Yes.
It was...
I think I've seen it.
Right. You really haven't. It is called Kingdom of the Spiders.
Oh, no.
A wild science fiction nightmare. A living, crawling hell on earth.
I'm glad you ain't giving me that to watch.
So yeah, it was released on November 23rd, 1977.
Oh, brilliant.
Yep.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it for you.
He's got it.
I've got it. Zardos with Sean Connery.
Yeah, you'll get
Yes,
that.
you'll get that. That's yours. Zardos.
Never
Zardos.
even heard of
What-
it.
what
Who's
year?
in it?
What year?
1974.
1974, Jesus.
Sean Connery.
He'll have been playing Bond on and off. Zardos.
Zardos.
Beyond. The tagline is Beyond 1984, Beyond 2001, Beyond Love, Beyond Earth. Oh no, Beyond Death. Sorry, I can't even read.
I literally. Oh my god.
My
What was
mind
mine?
has been
I want
blown.
to kill myself.
What was mine?
Zardos.
Planet of the Spiders.
Planet of the Spiders. No, Kingdom of the Spiders.
Kingdom of the Spiders.
Yaha.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, it was made in the UK as well. It's a Brit flick.
Yeah. That's why I'd said it for you.
Zardos.
So I've got Zardon.
Zardos. Zardon.
Zardon.
Zardos.
Oh, I got to get 6 out of 10 on IMDb. Might be all right.
DB.
I'm worried now.
He's got to watch Kingdom of the Spiders.
I think I've been nice to you.
Yeah.
Got you an old spider
I'm
flick.
picking yours, Rob.
Investigating the mysterious deaths of a number of farm animals.
Be nice to me.
Reg Hansen discovers that his town lies in the path of hordes of migrating tarantulas. Before he can take action, the streets are overrun by killing spiders.
It looks like there was a lot of spider flicks in them days.
Yeah.
There's the giant spider invasion as well.
Ooh, I might watch that next.
We get right into these.
It had 3 nominations, this film. A wild science fiction nightmare.
After a collision with a comet, a nearly 8-kilometre wide piece of the asteroid Orpheus is heading towards Earth.
Orpheus.
Sounds wicked.
If it hits, it will cause an incredible catastrophe, which will probably extinguish mankind. To stop the meteor, NASA wants to use the illegal nuclear weapon satellite Hercules.
I've seen it.
But soon discovers that it doesn't have enough firepower.
Oh, fuck.
Their only chance to save the world is to join forces with the USSR, which has also launched such an illegal satellite.
Those cheeky
But will
buggers.
both governments agree? Rob, you'll be watching Meteor,
Yes.
starring Sean Connery.
Boom.
Ooh,
It's
double
a
header.
Connery fest.
4.9 out of 10. It's gonna be Dogger.
I might actually
what
watch
year?
Meteor with you.
1979.
79.
The year of my birth.
Yes, mine too, sir.
Macho Man.
That will be fucking Dogger.
Meteor.
Oh, yes.
That'll be
What's
like
the tagline?
when Michael Caine did Bees.
There's no place on earth.
Or The
to
Swarm,
hide.
sorry. Meteor. No, it looks wicked. You're wrong.
I'm putting it
Looks
to my
shit.
watch list.
Sean Connery. Henry Fonda's in it as well. Boosh.
And Natalie Wood. Wood.
Oh, it's in Technicolor. I'm laughing.
Technicolor.
Right, I'm going to enjoy that.
I can't. I've never even heard of Zordon.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Pirate Premier League predictions. Yeah.
Oh, it's the Three Cuckoos podcast.
Do you know what time it is, boys and girls?
Slime time.
It's the Three Cuckoos news time. I've got to chase my microphone around the room. This is ridiculous. Every time I let go of my mic, it just moves away. It just moves away.
Caroline.
So do you want some news?
I do.
Woman accused of drink driving found naked while sitting on an empty bottle of whiskey.
Ooh.
Yes, a policeman investigating a car crash got more than he bargained for when he peered through the driver's window because Justine King, who had just crashed into another vehicle in the middle of a crossroads, was naked from the waist down and sitting on an empty whiskey bottle, according to the police. The Smoking Gun website reports that Pennsylvania cops found King, 33, at around 11 p.m. in Pittsburgh.
Dirty.
Why do they always do that?
What?
Put people's ages in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ian Jeffrey Smith, 86.
I suppose if
Who
she
gives
was
a
86
shit?
sitting
It's
on a whiskey
probably
bottle.
because
Yeah, the 2003 Chevrolet Malibu's airbag had gone off, and a policeman,
yeah.
Joshua Stenger.
Chevrolet Malibu.
Yeah, we don't have some of these cars, do we? So I don't know what the hell that is. I imagined it painted up like with a palm tree on it, and some fan.
Do you think it's a Jeep?
It's definitely sand coloured.
yeah.
So
Jeep.
the airbag had gone off, and the policeman noticed that King was naked and sitting on top of an empty bottle of black velvet.
What do you mean sitting on top of?
Yes, she was
Swallowed.
impaled. Officer Stanger says her pants and underpants were on the driver's side under the pedals.
Mother may I.
King has been charged with drink driving, resisting arrest, reckless driving, open lewdness, and disorderly conduct.
Open lewdness.
Yeah.
Hello, Sydney.
She was getting high on her own supply.
Getting high.
Bungling Peppa Pig piggy bank thief caught after leaving trail of coins behind him. There's some
It's bong, not dong.
dong.
Bong,
Jamie
dong.
Norton, who's 35, burgled the Barrett family home in Tony Pandy in South Wales last
How old
month.
was he? Sorry,
He
how
was
old?
35.
35, sorry.
It's important. The thief crept into the home while the family slept upstairs and made off with handbags, credit cards, phones, and an iPad, and 2 children's piggy banks, including a Peppa Pig money box.
That's dirty.
But it is dirty. But police caught the hapless Norton within hours of the burglary when they followed up reports that a bus driver was picking up a trail of coins from the ground on a nearby street. Officers searched the area and were amazed to see the stolen piggy banks. When they peered through a window of a nearby house, they physically followed the coins to this guy's house.
That's brilliant.
They searched the area and they discovered it was Norton's girlfriend's house, which he was using to stash the stolen property. And he was sentenced. His conviction was secured by a footprint that was lifted from the scene of the burglary, which was an exact match of the footwear found. So they couldn't do him because they followed a trail of the coins. They had to find a footprint that matched. Surely you could just go, well, we followed you back to your house, you bellend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circumstantial.
So this kind of last couple of weeks has snowed, hasn't it?
It
in the
has.
UK.
Mega.
Yeah, on and off.
It has snowed.
It's been nice in parts.
Yeah. Now, Ryanair staff, you might not be familiar with this in certain parts of the world, but it's a budget airline.
Yeah.
That kind of flies around.
No frills.
Around Ireland and the UK. So Ryanair staff may be a no-frills airline, but when it comes to having some fun in the snow, they're all thrills.
Oh, yeah.
Cheeky ground crew showed off their sense of humour despite the freezing temperatures with a snow drawing. The image was snapped and tweeted by Bernard Keary with the caption, "Ryanair ground staff are a creative bunch." It was then widely shared on social media, with one dubbing it better than Banksy. Basically what they'd done is they'd drawn a giant snow penis on the runway.
The snow penis.
Next to one of the planes. A spokesman for Ryanair said, "While our ground crew excel at industry-leading 25-minute turnarounds, art isn't their forte, as they've clearly forgotten to draw wings on their snow plane. No, Ryanair, it's a massive cock and balls." I've got a little picture to show you.
That is a cock and balls.
It is a massive cock and balls. I think it's quite good, actually.
Yeah, it's good girth.
It's huge.
Yeah.
They should be proud of its size.
Yeah.
Tim, show Mark. That's...
Getting in the mood for Zardos.
They drawn it right next to the terminal building. Well. Mummy, what's that?
It's a big cock, son.
It's a big cock and ball, son.
It's shaved, by the way.
Now, this one's going to weird you out a little bit.
I'm ready for it.
Man had sex with Dolly the dolphin in year-long affair after she seduced him at a theme park.
Dong.
Yeah.
What theme park was it?
I'm
Aqualandia.
I'm sure it'll tell
SeaWorld
me.
in Hull.
No, it wasn't.
Was it Bruce?
Deep?
The Deep,
Sorry.
yeah.
That's what he was in that dolphin.
Oh, Brucey.
Right up to the nuts.
His age is important as well. A man who had sex with a dolphin in a year-long affair says it only happened because she seduced him.
The dirty dolphin.
In a new documentary called Dolphin Lover, Malcolm Bremner, 63, said he fell for Dolly in the aquatic animal made advances. After the aquatic animal made advances. After Brenner says she made her intentions quite clear.
Right.
There's a 15-minute film, and he states, "I started rubbing her along her back, working my way to her flukes, her tail. And as I was rubbing her and moving my hand towards her tail, Dolly was slowly rolling around on her axis. Things got a bit graphic and a bit animated of what... and an animation of what it's like to have sex with a dolphin is played to viewers in case they are finding it too hard to imagine. At the time of the relationship in 1971, Brenner was a photographer and had access to the pool at the former theme park in Sarasota in Florida, where he lived.
Right.
So, far from Hull. Yeah. Brenner has previously talked about his encounter in a novel called Wet Goddess. Speaking to the Mirror last summer, he said, "There's something quite transcendental about making love with a dolphin. I was given free access to the dolphins and I became friends with her by going swimming with her. She was very special. She announced her intentions to me by positioning herself, so I was rubbing against her. At first, I discouraged this. I wasn't interested. After some time, I thought, if this was a woman, would I come up with these rationalizations and excuses? It was when the park was closing that we successfully eluded the male dolphin so we could spend some time alone. Dolly was moved away when the park closed 9 months after she and Malcolm first met. Malcolm, from Punta Gorda, Florida, believes her death after a short time later was a case of suicide after she voluntarily stopped breathing. The relationship didn't break any laws, as bestiality was only banned in Florida in 2011. Malcolm has since been married twice, but also describes himself as a zoophile and says he has also had previous sexual experiences with a dog. Boom.
He was seduced.
He was seduced by the dolphin.
Yeah.
Dolly, you slut.
Dirty dolphins.
Apparently, there's an animated...
Have a dolphin and a man.
You know, like on Crime Watch. Yeah.
Like photo fit.
And I thought I'd end the news section on a nice story.
I wish you would.
Yeah. Determined James Robertson, 56, there's his age again, has trudged 21 miles every day to get to work.
What?
The better part of a marathon each day to reach the factory where he works since his car broke down 10 years ago. James, from Detroit, who has a perfect attendance record at the engineering factory, embarks on his Herculean daily hike in rain, snow or shine. But earning just £7 an hour, he can't afford to buy a car, so he can end the arduous trek. After being brought to public attention over the weekend in a Detroit Free Press, kind-hearted readers started a fundraising campaign. And they had a target of £3,300. Doesn't go into dollars. Doesn't tell me how much it is in dollars. I've got to guess.
7,000, isn't it?
The page on GoFundMe has racked up more than $154,000 in donations by Tuesday morning, and there's people still donating now. Even Leedy, the 19-year-old who set up the fundraising page, said the effort has skyrocketed into more than just a car. He wrote on the page, "Every penny will help James in any way that he needs it." He said he was talking to the founders of 2 other GoFundMe pages for James in order to pool all the money raised. So they'll like buy him a house and a car.
Yeah. But he's just a normal guy who just doesn't have a car.
Yeah, he literally walks 21 miles to work every day.
What?
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it?
That must take him ages.
Yeah.
Could you not get a bus?
That must take him... All right, an average walking speed is, 5 miles an hour?
Yeah. But after I had a look at this story, there's a story over here at the minute of this disabled guy. He's a little fella.
Yeah, I've seen that in the news,
and he was burgled or something, and a load of money was taken. And this girl set up a fundraising page for him.
Yeah.
And they said, we just want to get him some stuff, to cheer him up a bit.
Yeah.
I can't remember the ins and outs, sorry.
Why don't he just get a car?
So this girl set up this fundraising page, and they now have literally said, stop giving. It's gone over 300 grand or something. Yeah, which kind of dwarfs that one, but that was the only one I had. Did you also hear about the cat that they buried and it dug itself out of the grave?
Fuck off.
Pet Cemetery style.
Did you hear about that?
I don't care.
Yeah, they said that it was dead. It got hit by a car. And they buried it. The vet said it's dead and it was stiff. And then 5 days later, it was on the doorstep of its owner's home.
What?
Yeah. And apparently it had like an eye hanging out and all sorts. They were calling it the zombie cat. Yeah. But now people have said that the owner knew it was alive and they wanted it dead, and the Cats Protection League in America won't give it back to their owners. Or whatever, because they've said you buried it because you didn't want it.
You didn't want it, so you try to bury it. We're going to make you pay.
It was battered. It
Why
was
don't they just kill it?
absolutely
Cut its head
battered. I don't know. And
yeah, I'll give it away to someone who wanted it. Or...
So that's the Three Cuckoos news this week. It goes down well with a lot of people. High T-Cast love the Three Cuckoos news.
I think it's shite.
Yeah.
Bong. But here's the news. Go Pokey News.
He's a dolphin lover.
Okay. So you know they made a TV series out of The Evil Dead?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's coming out this year.
Oh, is it new?
Directed by Sam Raimi.
I was going to say,
starring
is
Bruce
it...
Campbell.
He's obviously got notes.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Ash versus the Evil Dead.
I wonder if it's going to be...
Trash, yeah, you might be right.
Did you know they've
Well,
remade
nice.
Poltergeist, which is due out this year?
Have you heard-
Starring Sam Rockwell. And produced by Sam
Somebody's
Raimi.
watching me.
Love that tune.
Who's
Do you
Sam
know
Rockwell?
the Ghostbusters?
Who's Sam Rockwell?
Yeah,
It's
who's
an
Sam
all-female cast.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
What do you
Who's
think
Sam
about
Rockwell? Who's in Moon?
that? Yeah, good
Good.
actor. In Iron Man 2.
He's really good, is Sam Rockwell. He was in
I'll know him when I see him,
Hitchhiker's
won't
I?
Guide
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
Galaxy.
Yeah, you'll know him.
Zaphod.
Zardos.
I didn't know they... I didn't even know they remade Poltergeist. It's like that.
No, I didn't
It's
either.
one of the films that's coming out this year, I suppose. Are you excited about any films that are coming out?
Yeah, Lost World. Lost, whatever it's called.
The Lost World?
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World was good.
World.
Yeah, Jurassic
Avengers.
World looks wicked. Avengers Age of Ultron, yeah. That
Terminator.
looks good. Terminator Genesis looks
That'll be
wicked.
shit.
Star Trek. No, it's not this year.
Is that out?
The
No.
Star
'Cause
Wars
They're
will be out
having
this
to rewrite it. Yeah, Star Wars.
Star
There's
Wars.
quite a lot of good films coming out this year, I think.
Big ones, isn't there?
Yeah, massive sort of blockbusters.
Pitch Perfect 2.
Oh, yes.
Magic Mike 2.
Magic Mike
2.
XXL.
Didn't like that.
XL, is that what it's called?
So.
Don't do that. Are you all going to
so.
see 50 Shades?
I would rather be castrated.
Yeah, I think I would too.
That's it.
They're all going. They're all going on about how much sex is in the film.
There's not.
20 odd minutes.
But was Basic Instinct not a load more graphic? Surely.
Depends how graphic it is.
It will, but if it's an 18, it will be that graphic, will it?
And Stan Collymore was in Basic Instinct too.
Yeah, exactly.
So how much better
Was
can
he?
it get than that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a dogger. He had experience.
They called him the pro.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Was he actually in
He
the film?
actually was in
As
Basic
what?
Instinct 2. I've no idea. I've not
Have you
seen
seen
it.
it?
No, do you know what?
A detective?
I've not seen it, and I think I should.
Have you not
No,
seen
I
it?
don't think you
I've seen it.
should.
Basic Instinct 2,
Yeah.
I've not seen it. Definitely
It's
want to
Michael
watch.
Douglas in it.
Basic Instinct's great.
No.
What a film that is.
Sharon Stone.
Basic Instinct.
It's like a really good crime thriller.
It's shit.
I think it's pretty good.
I remember
Like
bits
Barbed
of it.
Wire or Showgirls.
Not like Barbed Wire or Showgirls.
Showgirls, directed by
Every time someone mentions Paul Verhoeven,
Paul Verhoeven.
as
yeah.
was Basic Instinct.
Yeah.
Every time
Starship
someone,
Troopers.
every time someone mentions Showgirls, though, everybody goes, "Oh, it's that girl off Saved by the Bell."
Saved by the Bell. Elizabeth Berkley.
Yeah. Didn't Screech get arrested
He
for
did.
stabbing someone in
Yeah.
a bar?
He did.
Did we talk about that?
No, Dustin Diamond.
Justin what?
Dustin Diamond.
Whatever.
Dustin.
He did. He got arrested for having an altercation in a bar. with a
Yeah.
gentleman.
Attempted murder, wasn't it? He got done for.
No, he didn't get done for it. No, I don't think he got that.
Lance Armstrong's been at it again.
Oh, yeah.
He cheated again.
Yeah. Apparently
At least
he
he's
was.
honest.
They were caught drunk driving, and he blamed it on his girlfriend. He said she was
Yeah.
driving,
Yeah.
and she took the rap.
But they know it's him, don't
I
they?
think the more we
I don't
find
know how,
out about
but yeah.
Lance Armstrong, the more we realise how much of a cunt he is.
It's just incredible
Just in case you're listening,
what
Lance.
that guy will
he was
go
a
to.
cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read
Sit
someone's
and watch.
book, and I can't remember whose book it was, but they went on and on and
Peter
on
and Jane.
about how amazing this guy is.
Was it
And
Peter
you
and
think-
Jane do the Tour de France, Rob?
No, it wasn't. Peter and Jane. Who the hell are Peter and Jane?
Roger and
Do you,
Freddie.
not, do you not remember Peter and Jane books when you were a kid?
Oh,
At school,
I do.
Peter and Jane go to the farm.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
remember Topsy and Tim.
Topsy. What?
Yeah.
No, Peter
remember
and Jane
Tricolor.
go to the.
Peter
What?
and Jane.
Tricolor.
Tricolor.
Bonjour.
In French lessons, Tricolor books. And
Où est le bon?
like every single person, a picture of a guy had like a cock drawn on his head.
Yes, it did. All little like moustaches or spunk all over his mouth.
Miss, how old are these books?
This book's got spunk on it.
What's this on his head,
These
miss?
pages stuck together, miss.
Never mind. Is it a cock? In French.
Ouais,
La cock.
In French.
That's what they always used to do. Hello, miss. In French.
Qu'est-ce que c'est coq?
What? In French.
I used to hate it when they used to put the tapes on, and you used to have to
Yeah.
listen to some
Who was
guy
your-
who sounded
who
like
was
a
your-
proper lurch.
Who was your
didn't
French teacher?
he? We had two. We had Miss Dawson,
Oh, yeah.
And-
the lesbian.
Madame Aron.
Oh, we never had Madame.
She was like 3 feet tall.
Lucky.
She used to like fit in one boot. There'd just be this head poking out of a boot. She was that small.
I didn't like any of the French teachers.
French wasn't a fun subject for me.
No, it wasn't.
I
Not for me.
It was like, what are you
We're
talking
from
about?
Yorkshire. We struggle with English.
Yeah, but then
mind
like
French.
every time it was like Christmas and you get to do
you
something
you
a
went
bit
to
more
a private
fun.
school, though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you did, didn't
Yeah,
you?
Monsieur Pack.
Did you do French?
Yep.
Why? I thought you'd have done Latin.
No, it got phased out Latin.
Did it?
Yeah. I wish we'd have done Spanish, to be fair, but
Well, yeah, kind of makes
'Cause they
more
brought
sense
that in
these days,
after-
doesn't it, to do French.
after my
Spanish,
year.
sorry.
I don't
Which is
know.
annoying.
They're our near neighbours.
No one
They're our
likes it.
nearest neighbours. I know nobody likes them.
well, Spanish and Chinese are the most spoken language in the world. Huh?
Don't you remember though when you used to be
No,
um,
English is.
it
English,
used to get
Spanish,
to Christmas.
and Chinese. The
After-
top
what?
three.
It used to get to Christmas
Yeah.
or like end of term when it was kind of fun, and the French term for fun was listening to Voyage, Voyage, some shit 80s song.
Yeah.
And you had to
What was
sing
that one
along
about a
to
taxi?
It. It was
By,
Jola Taxi by Vanessa Paradis. Do you remember that?
Oh God.
Oh my god,
Yes, I do.
awful.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Voyage, voyage. Boom! It's
I don't
crap.
remember that.
On those garbage ghetto blasters that you used to make you listen
they were
to.
ace.
Torturous. I swear down that's why I've got tinnitus.
They were
It's
ace.
those shit box things with the top loading cassette.
Wow.
It
Was
ju-
French the worst
it was-
subject
it was-
you did at school?
Oh, it was rubbish.
Was it worse than RE?
Do you know what? Design technology was the worst one for me.
Why?
It was shit.
Design technology.
Because all the teachers used to lurch after the girls.
DT.
They did. Seriously.
Yeah.
If you wanted anything,
bend over and
if you
pick
wanted any wood cutting, right? If you weren't female,
There was
it
that
was
dirty
not going to
pervert
happen.
who worked in that little workshop in the middle of the classrooms, wasn't there?
Don't.
What were his name?
Don't.
Birdie.
I don't want to get.
No, what were his name? Mr. Ward? No, what were it? Was it Mr. Ward?
Yeah, it was.
He was a
Don't.
pervert,
I'm gonna
man.
have to cut all this out.
Why? Why?
Mr. Ward.
Yeah, he was a fucking sleaze. He
What
was
happened to him?
Not as much
What?
as not
What?
as
He
much
got
as
done
not as much
in
as Pete Gillian.
Operation U-Tree.
I fucking hated. I hated every
Mr.
teacher.
Gillian,
I hated every single one of you teachers.
Get it out now.
listen.
Get it out.
Pete Gillians, right?
Gillian?
Yeah, fucking
Was
Mr.
that him who
Ogden.
drove a... Was that...
Gobble it
Yeah, chug the whole 9, dude.
up to the hilt. Choke on it.
Mr. Ogden?
I fucking hated you,
Why?
you son of a bitch.
Why?
Just a cock. He's not even a cock. Cocks can be used.
Hello, I'm Dr. Norman Trousers. He, on the other hand, is River Zambezi.
Hello.
We host the Castlemirth podcast, a ramshackle little comedy show found on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, and all your favourite podcast directories.
And www.castlemirth.com.
Yeah, and there too. We were interrupting what you were listening to,
With permission.
yeah, we're not that clever, to invite you to
When you finished.
come and take a listen to our show.
If you like laughing,
Yeah, if you like a laugh, come laugh with us.
should we warn them?
We should probably say something. Some of our content
None of which is suitable for children.
may offend. And it was a bit of a weird experience to basically be sat there having a fucking picnic while she's naked in a bath.
You forgot to turn the beat machine.
What a cunt.
So, as long as that kind of language doesn't offend you, we'd love to welcome you into the fold.
Yes, we would. So join us on the Castlemirth podcast. Thanks for listening.
Will you unlock this cage now?
Shut up.
Oh well, shout outs this week. Honourable mentions. Robert Dodsworth.
Hello.
at Rob Dodsworth. Proud member of the Three Cuckoos podcast and call centre extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Hello, Robert.
Hello, Mark.
Hello, though.
It was also favorited by Groovy Cat at That Fracking Cat,
That's the one.
Fracking cat.
who said, "Glad you will be back, guys." Smiley face.
Yeah,
Thanks, Fracker.
too right.
And Forward the Hamlet at Forward Hamlet, the premier Dulwich Hamlet podcast.
Cool. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, we'd like to say hi to B&B Podcast,
Yep.
High Tea Podcast, Nerdy Vixen for the quiz.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
It was wicked. So yeah, and anybody out there
Sam
who
Sparrow
listens to us is
from the
wicked.
High Tea Cast specifically asked for a shout out, and she said she was missing us.
Good evening, Sam Sparrow.
We'll try and sort out coming on. You can interview us, I guess. Seeing as Tim ruined it last time.
Sorry, Dad were having a heart attack.
So
Priorities, Tim.
Good point.
good point.
That's probably it.
Is that probably it for this week?
It is for this week. No fucker. They can all fuck off.
Yeah, and we didn't get any shouts, did we?
No,
Really?
I didn't. I was too late
Not
with
really.
it. I didn't know I was doing it.
Plus, we've been away as well.
Michael Ironside is the celebrity botherer.
In a
Michael
wheelchair?
Ironside.
No, the guy from Nightmare on Elm Street, Nancy's dad.
Is he on Twitter?
I don't know.
Well, you better check that first.
He should be on Twitter.
Michael Ironside. I don't even know who he is.
You do.
Was he in
was in
Starship
Enter the
Troopers?
Dragon. Yeah.
I know who he is then.
That's one of your favourite films.
Wicked film.
It is.
Oh, Starship Troopers.
I have to watch that again, actually.
So, celebrity bothering this week is up to Tim. So, you're picking Michael Ironside,
Michael Ironside.
who played Nancy's dad in A Nightmare on Elm Street.
We've done everyone else.
What else was... No, we haven't.
Yeah.
We've done
We've done this for about
We've
6
done
weeks. We've
pretty much-
literally tweeted
Exhausted
every single...
everybody.
Yeah, there's no
We've
one
done
left.
everyone.
There's no one left.
Has he got Ian on Twitter?
Oh, my phone's taking forever.
Oh, for crying out loud.
He
Nearly
won't,
went
be
out about
he
it.
won't be on Twitter in a million years.
Oh. What about Dynamo? It's
Bradford
from
lad. Good call.
Who?
Dynamo, the badass magician.
The magician.
The
Is he on?
He will be.
He's bound to be. Yeah.
He's got a lot of followers.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine. He's world famous now.
2.3 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
You've got a hashtag Bradford
Yeah.
in there.
Well, what do you want me to put?
Just put, show us your tricks.
Get your tricks out for
Get
the
your-
lads.
Get your tricks out.
Get your tricks out for
Dynamo retweeted Paul Daniels.
Yes.
Oh, that's magic. Right, come on. What am I writing?
Not a lot.
Get your tricks out, Dynamo.
We need
Celebrities
to put
really
something
an
about
A-lister,
us.
so-
We need to put something about us.
Yeah.
You're welcome on the Three Cuckoos podcast anytime.
And he's freaking brilliant
He's,
magician.
he's one of us.
Amazing.
Yeah, he could just hover in the front room
Yeah.
while we do this.
He might be here now.
He could just hover.
Make him a pot of tea.
You could just magic one up.
Nothing's gonna change my love for you.
Get your tricks out for the lads. You're welcome on the Three Cuckoos podcast anytime. We're just down the road.
Yeah.
Hashtag Bradford. Hashtag magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sorted. So that is our celebrity bothering for this week. Dynamo.
I'll follow him as well.
The magic. Yeah. The magic man.
He's a bit weird.
He's ace.
He's had a hard time, apparently. He was just bullied all the way through school.
I'm surprised. Look at him.
So he learnt magic off his granddad for that reason, to stop getting bullied.
He doesn't sound like he's from Bradford.
And it helped him.
Bradford.
Yeah, it does when you listen to him.
Fair enough.
I don't know where he's actually from in Bradford.
He's from
Is he up-
Thornton, I think.
Is he?
or somewhere around
Up
there.
Heaton way, like you.
Around your neck.
I think so, yeah.
He's from not from Heaton.
He is originally.
Him.
I lived in Heaton till I was 11.
And they let you into Minster.
I don't know how.
No, you were about 8, weren't you?
I think we... Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was over a year or something, wasn't it?
Did you have to apply?
I think we had to pay someone off.
You had to go to the elders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elders Council.
You had to show him your knee and your elbow. and
Yeah,
that, right?
Blackballed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so say hi to us, retweet us, tweets.
Retweeters.
Yeah.
Retweet us tweets.
Tweet us. Retweet us. Yeah.
Retweet us tweets.
So,
Do it.
If you know, go on Facebook.
How old are you?
Have a look.
Go on the Faces book.
Go on the Facebook and the Twittorians.
The Twitters.
The googly.
Retweet us your tweet.
and
Googly
have a look
Googles.
at our instant grams.
Instagrams.
Because we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on WordPress.
I think about the 5 people who listen to us probably already know that.
Are we on Googly?
I agree.
Googly Plus.
We're on Googly Plus.
Googly Plus.
iTunes. Everybody who's listening to this,
Yeah.
go and leave us a review on iTunes.
Yeah, that'd be lovely if you
That
could.
would be
It
good.
would. I think we've got 2 and one of them was me.
Yeah.
Go and leave us a review. That'd be really nice.
That'd be awesome.
Love a review.
5-star it, don't be harsh.
Well, no. If you think it's shit, give
Don't
it
be-
1 star.
don't be critical.
honest.
Yeah, be honest. We need the feedback.
Suppose
Yeah,
so,
be
I
honest.
suppose so, yeah. Every little counts, I suppose.
You'd have thought, you know, people like B&B and the High Tea Cast and stuff.
Yeah, they're
because
not-
I went on there and left them good reviews.
They don't do much, do they?
You thought they'd do it back, but no, that's rude.
It doesn't work like that sometimes.
As far as I'm concerned, they can. All 6 of them can go fuck themselves.
They played
Is it
you.
quid pro quo?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Should be, shouldn't it? You scratch my back, I'll tickle your belly.
Yep.
Maybe not Lorne. He'd fucking love that.
Dirty bastard.
Run his fingers through your hairy back.
Get me knuckle caught now and again.
So yeah, go on iTunes, leave us a review.
Yeah.
And go on to Twitter now. Do it now.
Now.
And find
Now.
the tweet that we've just sent to Dynamo and
Yeah.
retweet it.
Now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Favourite it.
Yeah.
Because then we've got a little bit more chance
Do
Yeah.
it now.
We need this.
getting a retweet.
The closest we
need
got was
one.
Rick Rankin. But
Well, we
Rankin,
didn't,
if
we
you're
didn't mean
listening.
to do that.
no, well, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, because she said he was gorgeous. So then I added him into the next tweet. Did you see the other one midweek when I asked her how her wedding to @Rick Rankin was going? She wasn't impressed,
No.
Robert. She wasn't impressed at all.
Don't know why.
So that's it for this week's shouts.
Cuckoos podcast. 3 Cuckoos podcast. 3 Cuckoos podcast. It's a big fat Yorkshire podcast.
Right.
Hello.
Premier League prediction.
Okay.
Predict.
So the last time we predicted on here, we did the FA Cup.
Yes.
There's been a Premier League game since, which I WhatsApp the results, the fixtures to you, and
Yep.
I was 3 off my accumulator.
Ooh.
I was.
draws. I put down wins and they were all draws.
I had the other way around. I had 2 draws and I messed it.
He goes big. I only went 9. I was one for 299 quid.
I was go
Ipswich
like 12.
first ones through, let me down.
Oh,
Ipswich.
Yeah, I had Ipswich for a home banker. I was wrong. So the scores for the round of FA Cup
Yep.
are as follows. In joint second place with 4 points is Tim and Rob. And in first place with a huge 5 points
Yes.
was me. Right, and then last week's Premier League games were as follows. The scores were in third place with 6 points was Tim.
Right.
In second place with 7 points was me. Oh. And first place with 9 points.
Yes.
Nice.
was Rob.
Nice.
Get in.
So, we'll go on to this week. And happily, there's 2 rounds of matches.
Yeah, get in.
Ooh.
So when we record next week, there's like half the teams are playing.
Beautiful.
Well, Tuesday and Wednesday night next week.
Oh, sweet. Nice one.
So that's good. So we're into next weekend,
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do this.
and it's huge. It's Derby weekend.
Oh.
So the first match,
Okay.
Tottenham versus Arsenal.
Yes.
These are always crackers.
It is, isn't it? Lunchtime derby.
I'm going to go for a 4-3 Tottenham win.
Oh, I'd love it.
Harry Kane, hat-trick.
Can you imagine? Do you know what? I think they've got a really good chance of beating Arsenal.
No chance.
Do you think?
No.
After 5-0 though against Villa.
Villa are fucking garbage.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. It's because they can't understand what Lambert's actually saying. I am going to go... You went 4-3. Ooh. I'm going to go 2-2.
Ooh.
I'll probably go Arsenal on my accumulator, though.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe, yeah.
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1
Okay,
Arsenal.
yeah.
Aston Villa versus Chelsea.
Ooh.
It ain't going to get any better for Villa.
Really ain't.
4-0 Chelsea.
They couldn't sign anybody either, could they?
Scott Sinclair. I mean, he's a good signing.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but he hasn't had any first-team football for
He just
ages.
needs to play. He needs his confidence back.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Chelsea. You went 4, didn't you?
Yeah, Villa can't score, can they? Unfortunately.
2-0.
Surprised no one went in for Benteke.
Leicester versus Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
2-0 Palace.
I must admit, I hate Leicester. I think they're boring as fuck, and God, that manager's dreadful. He is a miserable I mean, I'm bad, but fucking hell.
I seem to remember me saying in the last podcast that he is the most dislikable man. He
What's
just
he
sits
called?
there.
Nigel
Pearson.
Pearson,
He just
ex-Wednesday
looks really
legend.
kind of smug, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he just don't come across as a nice fella, so I can't kind of relate. I'm going to go... What did you say?
2-0 Palace.
2-1 Palace. I had Palace 1, Everton 1 on my accumulator.
Ooh.
And it was 1-0 Everton.
I'd never go for a draw.
And apparently Palace battered them for literally the rest of the game and they couldn't score. So it was like...
0-1. Manchester City versus Hull City.
Oh.
I mean, if you want a bad
Sorry,
team,
Brucey.
if you want, but still, Man City haven't won a Premier League game without Yaya Toure.
Is he back though?
I love
this
that
week?
stat.
Not
No,
yet.
it's not, no.
I have to go with the Man City win. But just 2-1.
Yeah, they will break that duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
Against Hull, they're terrible.
I'm trying to think if Hull signed anybody. I think they tried but failed, didn't they?
No one wants to. No, they don't look like they want to play anymore.
Who the fuck would want to go play in Hull? It's a desperate place.
Desperate.
Hello, Hull.
Hi, Hull. We love you.
If you're from Hull, go fuck yourselves and find somewhere nice to live.
Move out.
Sorry, that was a bit bad.
2-0 City.
We're just joking, Hull.
2-0 City.
We don't mean that shit.
Yeah, we do.
We don't mean that shit.
6-0 City.
don't mean that shit.
I'd love it.
Now the now
6-0.
The
Love
now
it.
Harry Redknapp-less QPR
Yeah.
versus Southampton.
Are they at home?
QPR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's in charge?
Your mum.
Les Ferdinand.
Yeah, Les Ferdinand is actually in charge.
He is.
Against Southampton.
Yeah.
3-1 Southampton.
Oh, bastard! I got my foot stuck in it. You son of a bitch! What?
3-1 Southampton.
Thank you. Sorry.
Shire.
They're gonna respond after losing to Swansea, aren't they? I am
Do you
going to
not
say...
think QPR... Do you think Les Ferdinand will put Rio Ferdinand in?
He could change... No.
Up front.
He'll just cancel his contract straight away.
Right.
I think... I don't know. 1-0 Southampton.
2-1 QPR. Swansea
I would love it.
Big.
versus Sunderland. I'm going for a record-breaking week this week.
Okay, all right.
Except maybe Man City Hull. Don't think that's going to be 6-0. So.
Sunderland haven't looked that bad. They just
Defoe's
can't.
a good sign.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said that.
I'm going to go for
Interestingly, on TalkSport the other day, they were talking about some of the transfers and stuff that have gone on, right? And they're saying in this country, nobody rates Josie Altidore for a reason.
I heard this.
Because he's fucking garbage.
Yes.
He's moved back to America. Somebody paid 14 million quid for him. No, 12 million quid. And Sunderland paid 12 million for Jermaine Defoe. So in theory, they got Jermaine Defoe for £2 million.
Right. I remember
Altidore
hearing
could not hit a donkey's ass with a banjo.
He scored like 3 goals in his whole Sunderland career.
He's fucking dreadful.
Yeah.
He's a dreadful, dreadful player. 12 million quid. If he's worth that, imagine how much I'd be worth on open market.
2-1 Sunderland. I'm going to do it.
Why would you pay that money for that player? He's not worth.
No idea.
Well, who the hell valued him at that? It's bonkers.
I know, it's absolutely crackers.
Agents will probably take 5 off that anyway. There'll be agents' fees and all sorts of crap.
Who was it? Sunderland?
Swansea.
Sunderland.
Sunderland, Swansea, were it?
It's... No.
Oh.
Swansea versus Sunderland.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So you went 2-1 Sunderland.
Yeah.
I'm going other way. 2-1 Southampton. 2-1 Swansea.
Swansea.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my team.
Right.
2-1.
Hang on a minute.
2-1.
Wait a minute. What did you say, Tim?
I said 1-2.
1-2. What did you say?
2-1.
2-1.
To the way.
To the way, lad.
So the Monks side. 1-1.
Fucking Swansea are bad.
But beating Southampton, it's got to give them a bit of,
Everton
Yes.
versus Liverpool.
Derby form goes out the window.
Yeah, it does. And it pretty much always does with that
Sturridge
fixture.
is back though.
Yeah, there was a tweet went out and it said Balotelli 12 games, no goals, and then it went Sturridge 12 minutes, 1 goal.
I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Liverpool win.
Okay. Aaron Lennon went to Everton and couldn't have looked more miserable
Been
on his pictures.
Who looked more miserable, him
I thought he retired.
or Robert Huth?
Oh, I didn't see his pictures.
Googled a picture of him.
It was. Am I right in saying he was the man who turned up at the training ground with a bin bag?
Yeah, full of his gear.
Can't even
He was
afford
like
a kit bag.
the shirt
What?
that he was holding up. The Leicester shirt. He was using it to dry his tears. His salty, bitter tears. He used to play for Chelsea. Not now, you big German bastard.
I'll do anything to wear blue again.
Anything.
That's wrong.
Rob's like, that's very inappropriate.
Oh goodness.
We want to be like the absolute peach.
What was the fixture again?
Fuck me. Everton versus Liverpool.
That's it. You went 2-1 Liverpool. I'm going to go 1-0 Liverpool. Close game.
1-0.
Yeah.
1-1. Burnley
Burnley have lost
versus...
Ings.
They haven't lost Ings.
I thought he'd signed.
No, they kept him. They were saying on
That went
Sky
in my mouth
Sports.
a bit.
They were saying on Sky Sports News that was like a signing for them. I was like, no, it isn't.
Are they going to get him end at
Yes, probably.
What?
He turned down a move to Real Sociedad, didn't he?
I don't mind a breath.
Real sociopath.
What was the fixture?
Burnley versus West Brom at Turf Moor.
Pulis versus...
I think West Brom... Not West Brom.
I
Burnley.
can't even remember who Burnley's manager is.
I think
It's that
Burnley.
big ginger bastard.
I think they tried to sign everyone.
Burnley.
Everybody who's available. Everyone. Well, just let's go in for everyone, and they didn't get anyone.
When did they sign 4 players?
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of which I'd heard of.
Where did Dorrans go?
Nowhere. He was supposed to go to Norwich.
That were it for like 4 million quid.
He's a good player, he's Dorrans.
Yeah, I don't think he's worth 4 million.
1-1.
We should do it, you see. But no. Oh, no.
1-1.
1-1. I'm going to go West Brom 1-0.
I'm going to go 2-0 Burnley.
Burnley.
Newcastle United versus Stoke City.
Ooh.
That's
Bolters get
difficult
hat-trick again.
That is a toughie.
Newcastle looked good.
Yeah, they did.
But having said that,
Against Hull.
they were playing Hull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
and Stoke look solid.
But it depends which team turn out against Stoke, because sometimes Stoke turn out and they're crap.
Yeah, that's
but then
true.
Walters gets a hat-trick.
Yeah.
They look solid, don't they?
Perfect
But they don't look anything exciting, so...
They're never exciting.
No, it's a tough one to call that, Newcastle. Is it at Newcastle?
Yeah.
It's at the Anton Deck Stadium.
The sportsdirect.com arena.
2-1 Newcastle. I'm going to go for home advantage.
That's not a bad shout. I'm going to go with 2-0 Newcastle.
1-0 Newcastle. And finally, for this weekend, West Ham United versus Manchester United.
Ooh. Has Fletcher gone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Went to West Brom.
He did.
Oh, did he go to West Brom?
Yeah, went to West Brom. Fell through at West Ham.
Oh, really?
West Ham signed no one. They tried to sign him and
they've got loads of injuries again now, haven't they, West Ham?
And now apparently they're almost on the brink of getting kicked out of the FA Cup for fielding Sacco when they shouldn't have done.
Well, if he were fit, he were fit.
Well,
fuck the African nation.
Apparently it was something to do with African Nations Cup, wasn't it?
3-1 United.
Which one? Which United?
The red ones.
The red ones.
West Ham, I'm sure West Ham have got a reasonable record against Man
United. Yeah, but they've got like Carroll and thingy. They've got loads of injuries again.
Is Carroll out again?
Yeah, he's a few of them limped off against
dog
him.
shit.
He's made of glass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Didn't he? So,
okay.
And someone in midfield, one of the big players in midfield.
Nolan. No, he can't be out, is he?
What's the other guy?
Noble.
Noble, might be Noble.
Nobby. I'm going to go 2-0 Manchester United.
Manchestershire.
3-0 Man United.
Okay.
So that's next weekend, midweek.
Oh yeah, midweek.
Yeah, go on then.
A whole another round.
Slap it on us.
Let's whistle through these boys.
Arsenal versus Leicester.
Ooh. I'm going to go 3-0 to Arsenal. The Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
Ooh. Maybe Kranic, the new Croatian striker.
Is that
2-0?
Is that what his face is called?
I think something like that, yeah.
Kranic.
Krajicek or something like that.
Biggest clash of next week.
Oh, go on.
The weekend, midweek, whatever. Clash of the Titans.
Go on.
Clash.
Hull City versus Aston Villa.
Boom! God, I can see goals.
I see goals.
0-0.
Everywhere.
0-0. I'm doing it.
I was going to do that.
Can you have minuses?
I might go for...
Might be a Villa win. I don't know who's worse.
1-0 to the Bruce boy. 1-0 Hull.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
go.
a 6-pointer, really.
I don't like him either. His face looks like it's been pounded.
I think it might have been at some stage.
It will have been.
0-1 Villa.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm going to watch it.
Go on.
Don't lick me pen, you son of a bitch.
And get some popcorn.
Sunderland versus QPR. Queen's Park Rangers.
And they go for a 2-0 win for Sunderland.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. I might... Do you know what? I might go the other way.
QPR have, of course, already approached the next manager.
Sherwood.
Yeah.
He's in the Forest.
Do you know what? They haven't picked up 1 point on the road. I'm
Yeah.
going to go 1-0 Sunderland.
That's what I was thinking.
New
Not
manager.
1 point.
New manager syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah.
1-0 QPR. Liverpool versus Tottenham.
Ooh.
At Anfield as well. Wow.
I want to say 2-2, but I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
I always go for a Liverpool win. Till Gerrard leaves.
I fucking hate Liverpool.
I'm going to go... Oh,
I don't know why I dislike them so much.
No, you really
I don't either.
I love them, mate.
do you know what I do as well? I'm going to
my
go...
team I support.
Do you know what, though? I can't see...
Support Liverpool.
If I don't, in the Premiership.
I can't see it going another way. 2-1 Tottenham. Yeah. Ericsson and Kane at the minute are just unplayable.
I'm going to take Tim's score, 2-2. Chelsea. Chelsea versus Everton.
2-0 Chelsea.
Everton always feel like one of them teams that Chelsea will slip up against.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you feel like Chelsea, Everton should be doing a lot better than they actually are.
Fuck yeah, Martinez, man.
They've got a few injuries, don't they? I think.
I will say...
Kirsty ex-player.
3-1 Chelsea.
Lukaku.
1-0
Chelsea. Manchester United versus Burnley.
3-0 United.
3-1 United.
2-0. I don't think Burnley are that bad.
No, I don't.
Southampton versus West Ham United.
2-1 Southampton.
Good shout. 2-0 Southampton.
Good shout. West Ham do struggle to score when they ain't got those boys at the front.
Yeah.
1-0 Southampton.
Southampton.
Stoke versus Manchester City.
2-1 City.
Will Yaya be back by then?
Yeah.
I will say, oh man, 3-1 Manchester City.
3-1.
Yeah. Crouch will get one.
1-1.
Overhead.
1-1. That's a big shout.
Palace versus Newcastle.
Oh. 2-1 Palace.
Oh, I would love it.
I would love that.
There's going to be a lot of shit going on, isn't there, in that game? 2-1 Newcastle. Given benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. 1-1.
Tough, innit?
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1.
Safe.
Finally, West Brom versus Swansea.
God, and Bennett.
1-1.
I'll bet you now that Gary Monk's not Swansea's manager next season.
Ooh.
Who do you think are going to be?
I don't know, but they'll sack him.
You think?
They've not backed him at transfer market. All that money for Boney,
Yeah.
and he signed Kyle Norton and someone else.
Well, we said, didn't we? It was
And they've
kind
not
of
giving him any money to go buy another striker.
Yeah.
We said it was going to show a lot.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
They've not. He got 30 million for him.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Something tells me that they don't trust him.
So
I think
you went 1-1.
They've lost a big player though in Bonnie, haven't they?
1-1?
Yeah, 1-1, yeah.
Who are they playing? Swans.
West Brom are at home.
Pulis.
And they've made some alright signings, haven't they?
West Brom.
Yeah.
Strengthened up a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they made some good signings. Sensible is Pulis.
Well, he just knows the league.
He don't get much wrong.
No.
He's always solid.
Yeah, that's
solid.
it, innit?
Difficult to beat.
That's it, though.
it.
There ain't going to be many goals, is there?
They're organised. That's what I mean. They won't let many in.
No.
1-0 Brom.
Yeah. It's not going to be a high score, is it?
Turn the tide.
1-0 Swansea.
Yeah. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah.
And that is your lot, gentlemen.
Sweet.
Is that?
Join us next week on the Three Cuckoos podcast for more Premier League predictions.
Tweet us at 3 Cuckoos on the Twitters. Email us 3cuckoos@gmail.com or visit the blog the 3 Cuckoos podcast.wordpress.com. Can I go now?
One thing you can be sure of.